Wow, the top things that come up when you look up Grace Randolph on Twitter: racism, Pedro Pascal lies, and blocked.
What will you learn? That your actions have consequences!
This show. And also, now that you know this, you'll understand why The Mandalorian Season 2 will have a good chunk of it that does not feature The Mandalorian, or at least not Din Djarin, because the
Her statement has not aged well.
Don't peddle conspiracy theories, because it just takes away the credibility of your movement. And
Weird that you say that after you pushed a conspiracy theory for months.
that season was filmed. My source, though, again, on this is so good, and I might as well have been on set when it happened. And it was confirmed by a second source before I reported it. I didn't want to report it until I had it confirmed, which I did. I am still 110% sure, and always will be, that Pedro Pascal did leave the set during filming. And as I've heard, and as I've told you, they still haven't resolved the situation going forward, which again is why I suspect that they've done almost no press for Season 2, and also why they've delayed Mandalorian Season 3.
Funny how your sources still say Pedro left the show 5 episodes into an 8-episode season where he is in every single episode. And you were proven wrong by Pedro Pascal removing his helmet in episodes 7 and 8 of Season 2, which you said he wouldn't have been there for. The cast and crew have denied Grace's conspiracy theory, along with Pedro's actual face showing up several times in this season, proving her wrong. You say everyone that doesn't believe you is naive, which ends up being almost everyone, if not everyone on the planet, when you are the only person on this planet pushing this wrong, proven wrong, conspiracy theory. As a result, Grace got into fights on Twitter with people about this conspiracy theory, trying to prove it after it was proven wrong, and losing many followers and subscribers. She acts like she is being bullied and or attacked, when actually, she is the one that put out a conspiracy theory into the internet that has been proven wrong several times, and she chooses to die on this hill. When you spread false information and bad things about people, bad things will come back to you. So don't do that if you can't handle it.
I believe, with the Snyder cut behind the scenes and what a disaster that was, and the Ayer cut. The fact that some people are still like, oh, I believe that just because everything I see on screen looks great must mean that everything behind the scenes was fantastic as well. I mean, it's just ridiculous, that level of naivety.
So it would be less naive to believe the only person on the planet that is pushing this proven false narrative. Okay. Shut up, you dumb idiot. You barely have a high school education and you have no idea what you're talking about. The fact that you are deciding to die on this hill shows how immature you are.
And Xochitl Gomez, I think, unfortunately, is not America Chavez. I mean, she's gone from being a dark Latina superpowered sex pot to, well, to put it politely, Hollywood's idea of a Latina.
Wow, how uneducated, ignorant, and racist for you to say. Latina is Latina, no matter what. I assume you're going to have an issue with Pedro Pascal being cast as Joel in The Last of Us since he isn't white. That isn't Joel.
And I can be a little naive.
Most of the time. You are so racist and out of touch with reality, you think Twitter dictates everything in the world. You have no idea what's going on in the world.
Why?
It's weird because Grace is so openly racist and panders to minorities, but then she has openly no problems with China and openly defends them every day, showing support for them, the country that has communism, concentration camps, and started this coronavirus, and she has no problems with any of that. Imagine being this ignorant, racist, and uneducated and still wonder why you are single at 47. Take advice from the great Billy Butcher and don't be like Grace Randolph.
Don't be a cunt.